Good morning, ladies, and welcome to day 2 of our Coach Basics training. Today, we are going to talk a little bit more about the 4 vital behaviors. I'm still getting used to saying the 4 because it used to be the 3 vital behaviors, but they've added in a 4th one. And the 4th one we won't really touch on a ton in Coach Basics, but it is good to know about, and it's good to kind of have it in the back of your mind. So I'm actually going to just totally minimize myself because otherwise So anyways, I'm going to totally minimize myself, and so you'll just be able to listen to my voice. So the 4 vital behaviors, these, specifically the first 3, are the ones that we are really going to touch on a lot during training. Because if you do these 3 things every single day, you will be successful. You will have a better chance of being successful. You are setting yourself up for success by doing these 3 things. And these are the 3 things that just need to be done every single day, no matter what. There's a lot of the further down the road you get, there's a lot more, I guess you could call it fluff, or things that you could do to grow your social media and to add to your business experience and all that kind of stuff. But what it comes down to is these 3 things every single day. So the first one here is invite, invite, invite. You will find that one of these, or some of these things may be more difficult for you than others. And by inviting, what we mean by that is, sending a personal message on Facebook. So sending a message through Messenger. Hey, Amanda, I hope, like, what I've been sending out lately is I hope you had a great weekend. The weather was kind of crazy, but hopefully you were still able to enjoy it with your kiddos. Anyways, I know this is really random, but we're putting together our next fitness accountability group, and I wasn't sure if it would be something you'd be interested or not, but I wanted to reach out in case it was. Just let me know either way if you'd like to hear the details. So that's an example of a personal message. Now, these are people that I've been trying to build a relationship with for several weeks. So it's not just some random person I pull out. And I didn't start out that way. I started out sending out random messages. And then I learned that, you know what, that's not the way to do it. You have to build a relationship. So, and we're going to talk more about that in the next couple weeks. But so that would be one example, is sending out a personal message, a one-on-one message to somebody, and chances are that whoever is your coach, whoever invited you here, they sent you a personal message like that at some point. So you have an example there as well. The other kind of inviting is posting on your social media. So sharing on your Facebook. I use Facebook a lot because I think, especially for us, we all have a tendency to use Facebook. But you can go through Instagram, YouTube. There's so much out there. So I'll refer to Facebook a lot just because it tends to be what we use a majority to start out with. But so posting on your Facebook. And what I mean by that is posting about your workout, posting about Shakeology, posting a healthy recipe, posting about your lifestyle. We're going to talk, again, more about this too, but sometimes I think people start out coaching and they think they have to be super salesy on their Facebook. And I'm not bashing any other network marketing company out there, but when I see a picture of a product and like the bottle or the product, and I scroll right by it. I don't even look at it. I don't even read what's on there because to me that's salesy, and that's not what I want to see on Facebook. But what stops the scroll, what stops my thumb from moving is a picture of somebody and their kids, or a picture of food, or a close-up of their face doing something weird with their face, or whatever. Those kind of things stop you in your tracks. So that has got to be what you think about when you're posting on your social media. So don't take your bag of Shakeology and post a picture of it and list off 3 or 4 facts about Shakeology. No, take your shake, take a picture of you with it, and talk about just act like you would be talking to your best friend or your husband, about what Shakeology is. So, oh my gosh, I so wanted a chocolate brownie today, but I passed it up and I had my shake instead. Tasted just the same, but it was packed with nutrients. That kind of thing. So you're posting and you're sharing your story. You're not just taking a picture of the 21 Day Fix DVDs and saying, they're on sale this month for $140. You are sharing your story, and that's what's going to draw people into, and that's what's building credibility. And so to be consistent on your social media, you can't post today that you worked out and then wait until next Monday to post that you worked out again. It's got to be something that you consistently share about, you consistently do. And the third kind of inviting, I like to throw this out there, is just checking back with people. You talk to somebody and they say, yeah, I'm interested. And then you give them some information and they don't get back to you. Okay, everybody's life is busy. Everybody's life is crazy. Chances are they probably read your message, was at the park, forgot to respond. So checking back with them, keeping your list, keeping your organization, checking back with them and making sure that they are still interested or whatnot. And maybe it's not a great time. That's okay. Make sure that you say, hey, can I check back with you in a couple months to see if it's a better time? Then put their name down for 2 or 3 months from now, continue to build a relationship via their social media, and go from there. So that's kind of what we mean by inviting. So it's not all entirely sending messages, calling people, talking to people in person. I truly think a lot of inviting comes from your social media posts, because you invite somebody and they think, yeah, right, like this is just a fad. She's not going to stick with it. But you continue to work out every day. You continue to drink your shake every day. And you're sharing those things on a daily basis. All of a sudden people are going to say, and they're going to see you change. They're going to see your results. They're going to see how much happier you are. And they're going to be like, wow, she was really serious. And then that's going to change the way that they feel. And they're going to want to be a part of that too. So I think that was really going hand in hand, and that's a big part, and that we are going to focus a lot on inviting, because I think this is the vital behavior that is the hardest for people. The second one is product of the product, and this is one that kind of ties in with that posting on social media. Product of the product. If I said to you, you need to do this training no matter what, but I posted this video and then I left. I didn't say anything to you, the rest of the day. Or I sent you to this website and I said, just do this, without really helping you along the way. That probably wouldn't make you feel very good. And same thing, if you are talking to a potential challenger and you say, oh, the Shakeology, it's the best. You definitely have to drink it. But you never post about drinking it. You never post about the benefits of it. They aren't going to very well trust you. So you have to be a product of the product. You have to show that you are showing up every day to work out. You're showing up every day to drink your shake. You are showing up every day to make yourself a better person, to live that healthy lifestyle, and you're attempting to eat clean, those kind of things. You have to show up and show that you are doing it. And that just, again, builds your credibility and makes people trust you more when you go about that way. So again, that ties in a lot with your social media when you have challengers and that kind of thing. Personal development. This is a big one that I think everybody struggles with, because it's the one thing that is just easy to throw on the back burner and say, I'll deal with it tomorrow. I'll do it tonight. I'll do it when I have time. And we run out of time. And so this is one thing, though, that I have learned. I've been coaching for, over a year. I have learned that this is one that is huge. And because you are putting yourself out there in terms of posting about your workouts and your life on social media, you are putting yourself out there and personally inviting people to join you. You are constantly putting yourself open and vulnerable, and sometimes there's rejection. Sometimes there's no's. Sometimes there's negative comments, negative feedback on your social media. And a big part of overcoming that is building yourself up on the inside. So personal development really comes into that. My first probably 5 months of coaching, I had my first personal development book, The Compound Effects by Darren Hardy. And it probably took me, I started coaching in July of 2015. And it probably took me until the end of October, November to finish that book. So you can do the math on how well I was not reading 10 minutes a day. And then I decided in January of 2016 that I was going to read 2 books a month. Well, I started out reading You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, which is really, really good. But all of a sudden it was the last week of January and I was still in that book. And I was like, wow, I set a goal to read 2 books a month and I can't even read 1. The reason is I wasn't making it a priority. I wasn't dedicating 10 minutes to making myself better on the inside. So this is one that I think if we can pound in your head right from the start, it's something that maybe you won't struggle with like many of us have struggled with. So what I really recommend doing is picking one and just starting out 10 minutes a day. So let's see. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is really good. Go Pro by Eric Worre is really good. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I Am That Girl by Alexis Jones. Those are 4 that I would recommend picking one from and starting with and going from there. And just work on building up that confidence and building up you on the inside. Recognition. This is where you would recognize your challengers for great transformations and eventually recognizing your coaches for the successes that they are having and those kind of things. Because who doesn't like to be shouted out? Who doesn't like to be recognized for doing something awesome and doing a good job? So here's kind of your assignment then for today is workout, drink Shakeology, 10 minutes of personal development every single day, non-negotiable. Those 3 things have to be done every day, and that ties into being the product of the product. So what I want you to do today is take a picture of you while, like you could do a picture after you work out, you could do a picture while you're working out, take a picture of your shake. If you already have a personal development book, take a picture of that, and I want you to post it on social media. I want you to, if it's your workout, I want you to talk about, why you love the workouts. Maybe it's you can do them at home while your kids are napping. Whatever it is, why you love the workouts. If it's Shakeology, what do you see as a benefit of Shakeology? What do you love about it? And if you're doing PD already, what have you learned? What have you gained from that? So I'm going to stop my share. All right. So that's your assignment, is to pick one, post it on social media. And then again, once you've posted it, I want you to screenshot it and post it below in the comments so we can all go and show you some love on that post on social media. So have a great day, you guys, and we will talk soon. Bye.